Um, this is what was supposed to come in last week, but it didn't really go as I hoped.
Was it
It's hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see, and I don't think I hung it right. So it actually, if you could see it, it might actually be doing me dirty.
That's hilarious.
So, because between going over the trim and then like my screen I have back here, I think I lost a couple inches. So
a couple inches isn't that bad.
Too much even.
Actually, yeah, it might have been way too much.
Yeah, so it's a lot actually. It's gruesome. Couple inches.
Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons. Yap, yap, nobody listens. Yap, yap, screaming my vision. Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons.
But yeah, got another Temu shirt of the week.
Ooh, what is it? Like the
Skeletons the night that Skeletons came to life.
That's awesome.
Temu shirt of the week.
And that was Skeletons came to life.
Yeah, how we feeling?
Good. Steelers looked good.
Yeah. Did Jussie get benched, or was he just out because they were winning?
I think he was just out because they were winning. I didn't even realize. Honestly, I had the.
He might not even came out. I just had it on the mix, and I had the box over top of the Dallas game, and they would show Jussie, then they would show Russie, then they would show Jussie, then they would show Russie.
I don't think he came out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he nailed out the game.
All right. Before we get rolling, I want to see if I can find a picture that just has a bunch of the people from Love Is Blind, so I can like remember.
Oh, true.
Like I'll be like, oh yeah, that guy. Let me see. Contestants. Best I can do is an article. Close enough. Okay. All right, ready to roll? What are we starting with? What are you thinking? Love Is Blind? Or do you want to talk about how you've been watching Menendez or what?
We can do any of it really. I have notes this week actually. I've been just. Oh no. Who's welcoming this week?
I think you did last week.
Great. Yeah,
right?
You do it. Just kick it to me. And
okay.
I got
and we'll just roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at the date. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of Yelling at Pigeons. Today is Tuesday, October 14th. And Caleb, how we feeling? What are we thinking?
Well, today is actually Tuesday the 15th. We're recording on Sunday.
Dang it.
So
I even double-checked the date and everything, but I forgot.
I know you were like,
Sunday.
let me check the date real quick, and then as the first thing I thought was...
You should have said something. A real friend would have said.
I thought it'd be funnier. It'd be funnier if we had you mess it up.
No.
Just like we planned it. We actually planned it like that.
Yeah, that was scripted, actually.
Yeah, people have been saying...
I'm actually not dumb.
People have been saying we're too nice to each other, so we needed to, jab
yeah, and saying that we're not breadbasket.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I saw another podcast being accused of not being breadbasket?
That's why. Is there only one podcast in the world that I've never even heard of?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't listen. After that first person commented on ours, I googled them. Seemed cool. I haven't taken the time to listen.
Yeah,
to them.
I think I've seen some of their TikToks of them like doing things on TikTok, but not podcast clips on TikTok.
Yeah, like okay, they seem cool, but like their fans. What is going on with their fans?
Yeah,
every podcast isn't breadbasket like that. Yes, that is a fact. But they just comment on everyone's thing. You're not breadbasket. Like maybe I'm missing. Maybe that's a bit they have where they're like, "Hey, tell everyone they're not breadbasket because it's just a fact."
Yeah.
So
true.
if you're listening, if you go to someone's podcast, just say you're not yelling at pigeons.
Yeah.
You're not even saying they want to be. You're just stating a fact because they are.
Yeah, you're not yelling at pigeons.
You're not yelling at pigeons.
But Bachelorette, Golden Bachelorette. Did you
Yes.
watch?
I
'Cause
missed
I
it.
didn't, but I did
Okay,
look
good,
up.
good, good. Because
I,
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know when it started,
it started last week,
so yeah,
and
I did
our
not
boy
see it.
Pablo went home.
Oh, no
On the
way! Did he
first-
really?
Yeah, the first episode. This is what happened. This is what
No,
happened. This is what
all
happened.
my homies hate the lady.
This is what happened. He probably went up to her and was like, "Yeah, I'm Pablo. I'm from Cambridge, Maryland." And she was like, "Yeah, Cambridge, Maryland. Nah, nope, can't do that."
Hate her, bro. She's racist against Cambronians. That's what it is.
Cambronians. Yeah, I
Mhm.
just thought that was. I mean, I wanted him to do well, but like, I think the second best option is to go home night one for us. As
Yeah, I guess
viewers.
going home like midway with no notable storylines or anything. Just
Yeah.
kind of like, I forgot Pablo was still here. Sorry, you're not getting a rose. Kind of
Yeah.
forgot he was still here. Like, that would probably be the worst one.
Yeah, he was so bad.
Going home
that-
first, at least he can hang his hat on that. We can always be like, there was
Yeah.
that guy from Cambridge that went on the Golden Bachelorette and he went home night one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just like scrolled an article and it was like all the people that got roses and it had all these people, and then I was like, I don't see Pablo on there, and then it was like a paragraph about something. I didn't read it. I just skimmed it, and then it said that means Pablo and then two other guys went home, and I was like, dang, R.I.P.
Keep your head up, Pablo. You'll find another Golden Bachelorette. Come on the
Yeah,
show,
you will
Pablo.
find.
That's
Come
like
on, Pablo.
not realistic, but kind of realistic.
If he's still in Cambridge, hey Pablo, come on the show.
Same
we
city,
find
yeah.
his- we
you're
should find
still
his
in groove.
information, try to get him on the show.
Slide through. Next time you're in town, we'll meet up and do it in person with Pablo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet. But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else on
go into
Golden Bachelor?
I'll say, do we want to just go into our other reality dating show?
I was gonna say, speaking of which, I have started the new season of Love Is Blind. I know
Yeah.
you have as well. You finished it, right?
I still have like the final episodes, but like I finished like what they've given us so far.
Okay. I don't believe I have. I've only watched all the way through the pods and
Okay.
maybe like an episode after
Okay.
when they got to Mexico.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I don't think you finished the first
That
batch of
show,
episodes.
it never ever fails to make me laugh.
It's so
Like
funny.
it's so
every
funny. I
time.
sound like a hater. Like I'm not hating. I hope they all find what they're looking for and it lasts forever. That's great. But it's so funny to watch them talk in these pods. And one, like if I'm ranking the funniest things about it,
I think I know.
I
what
guess
you're
I don't
about
know
to
what
say,
the
but just
rank
keep
would be,
going.
but if I'm listing them, one thing that I find really funny is that you can clearly see when they're chopping up, like this is not the conversation they had. It's maybe similar, but there's like these hard cuts that are like probably not the response to the question they just asked or like the
Yeah.
statement they just made.
Yeah.
And that's really funny. It's also very funny. This is probably the one that you knew what I was going to say, how they've known each other for like maybe 7 hours and they're like, I'm in love with you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like they're just like, you're my person. They love saying you're my person. That's like
Yeah.
their go-to.
Also, I thought you were about to say is like how it's like Love Is Blind, but as soon as they meet each other, they go back and they're like, "Oh my god, she's so hot. She's
she
so
sounds
hot."
so hot. Yeah.
No, but no.
Or
no,
yeah,
but
yeah. When they
meet
literally
in person,
meet. Yeah, you're right.
it's like they
Yeah.
won a game of like the person
They
they
do the
fell in love
big
with is
reveal.
also
Yeah,
attractive.
and they're like, and they say it a million times too. They're like, "Yeah, I'm so excited to meet her. I don't care what she looks like though.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't-
care what she looks like.
Like
And
I
then
don't
as soon
remember
as-
asking, but
As soon as they like split up after they meet in person to go and get their things, I guess, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's so hot. Oh, she's so
yeah,
hot."
she was so hot. Like,
Like, you
she was
just-
like
like,
they
you just
won the
won a
game. Like
game.
that was the
Yeah.
objective. Yeah. Well, there was the one guy. What was his name? He was the worst. Leo.
Leo
Spoilers
sucks.
if you haven't
I
watched
told
it.
you.
If you haven't
I
watched,
told you
skip
Leo
a few
sucks.
minutes. Leo was so funny. Caleb texted me and was like, or I don't know if it was text or phone call, but either way, you said something about Leo and like there's this guy that has all this money, but he says he doesn't want people to
I
know.
think we talked about
He
it
can't
last
meet
week
people.
on the show.
Yeah, we might have talked about it on the show. And yeah, as predicted, that's like one of the first things he says.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they
I've got a
broke
bunch
up
of money.
like instantly. Like if you,
Yeah.
they weren't chosen. They
Oh
weren't
my
chosen
gosh.
to go to Mexico with everybody else, which is
Horrible decision by the
a
producers.
horrible decision. They should have put them with everybody. It would have been perfect.
Yeah,
It would have.
they would have broke up and made up like 7 times. because they kept doing that. They would
Yeah.
he would say something about Hannah, and then she would feel all bad about it, and then she would be crying and shaking her head like she's gonna leave, and then he would just be like, I love you. I know you love hearing me say that, and she'd be like,
Yeah,
I
that
do.
was crazy.
And then she would just jump right back in. It was insane.
That was crazy.
They're like the two master manipulators, and both so easily manipulated.
Yeah.
It's a crazy
Oh,
combination.
you're talking about Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany and Leo.
You said Hannah. I thought you said Hannah.
No, I was saying he would like say something about Hannah to Brittany.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but also, Hannah was confusing to me as well. Like I think I texted you. I was like, I'm not a huge fan of her either, because like, she was like, yeah, I'm completely out on Nick. And then as soon as she saw that Leo was being like weird, and
she was all the way back.
She was all the way back. She was like, I want to meet with him again. And I don't see. This is one of the first times. I know you're not all the way through, but I don't see any of these people actually staying married. Like they should not. They should, like, when you get to where I'm at. There's some of them that, like, in the first part, you're like, yeah, they're meant to be. Like, this is perfect.
No, I can see that though.
But like, I don't see. I'm like scrolling through this article like without any spoilers, but like, I don't see, like, they all have issues. I don't think a lot of them really like each other. I think they're excited to be on the show, and want to make it work for the show. But I don't think they're gonna. I just don't think it would make sense for anybody to stay together.
Yeah, I mean, without any spoilers, because you're a little farther than I am, but Garrett and what's her name? Taylor? Yeah.
Yeah.
They even feel like there's been previous seasons where it's like, man, they seem like a really, really good match. Mm-hmm. They seem like they're just the best match because there's no good matches.
Good.
Yeah. Like in a normal season, they would be the couple that's like, they're not the best, but they get along for now.
I also
like what I mean?
Ashley and Tyler, but I'm not sure. They're like the only one that I'm like, yeah, they'll make it, but I still don't know.
Yeah. Ashley and Tyler they're okay. Like I don't know, I'm trying to think of who it was. Like I feel like last season there was like a couple couples that I was like, okay, they might actually work. And there's always a few that you're just it's so clear they're not going to make it. But this year it feels like they're all not going to make it.
Which means they probably will all make it.
Very hard to predict.
I'm trying to figure out. I think. Did you ever? This is me digging into the bag for my Netflix reality TV shows. Did you ever watch The Perfect Match, where they just take people off of the other like Netflix reality shows and put them on a dating show together?
Yeah, I don't think I watched it, but I'm familiar.
Okay, I think Brittany's going to be on that show.
Yeah, she does seem prime.
She's clearly all the way there only there for the money, and it's just I feel like it just makes sense.
Yeah,
but that's all I really have on Love Is Blind. I have more TV stuff though.
I'm looking at it here for a refresher. Yeah, you're right. Ashley and Tyler, I could see them making it.
Yeah,
they seem like a good couple. I think I texted you about this when I was watching it. Is it Marissa or Melissa?
Marissa. It might be Marissa.
I think it's Marissa.
Yeah.
Regardless, Marissa. I texted you and I was like, "Oh, Marissa seemed cool until she said that Will Ferrell's not funny, and then made her choice based on Zodiac."
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like,
that was crazy.
All the way out after that.
To say that Will Ferrell's not funny and then be like, "Oh, because his Zodiac." Like, first off, you're wrong. Will Ferrell's hilarious. But then to be like, "Oh, because the stars told me." That's why.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like I can let one slide. Like, oh, you're a Zodiac person. Okay, sure. Zodiac GM is goated, so you can, whatever. But you can't also think Will Ferrell's not funny.
Yeah.
And if you think Will Ferrell's not funny, you can't be a Zodiac.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
So, I mean, you're also
Zodiac
a big fan of
might be a
Zodiac Killer.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, see, we're in the same place. Speaking of killers.
Yeah.
Have you been catching up on any shows?
So I've caught up on 2 shows. Not caught up, but I started the first 2 episodes of the Aaron Hernandez show. And
Great
I
show.
also
Hilarious
finished the Menendez show.
Oh, I didn't even
And
realize you finished it.
yeah, I finished it.
I knew you were like ground out a lot. I didn't know you finished it off.
Yeah, I finished it since
Okay.
we had a
So
hurricane.
thoughts though. Thoughts then. Let's get into it.
We had a hurricane, so I lost power. So I went to Jose's house, who thinks you're short.
Yeah,
also
Jose
sent
who
us-
eats get this, guys. You want to know
let's
something
put
about
the picture.
Jose?
Can we put the picture in the YouTube?
Yeah, we can put the picture. Jose fries his beans, refries them a second time, puts them on toast with avocado, and then says, "I have bad taste."
Yeah, she said F
Crazy.
you, Luke.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, who is it?
Hold on. It's Max.
Oh boy.
Hey, real quick, you're live to tape. We're taping early because PJ's thing tomorrow.
Huh?
I said you're live to tape. We're taping early because PJ's thing tomorrow.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say what I was about to say.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well, unless you have anything to
I was just gonna
say.
Remember that time I loaned you a bunch of money?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Seems blurry to me. I don't seem to
that was
remember.
the opposite. I think Luke loaned
You'll
Max
be getting a
like,
Venmo
ton of
request
money.
here shortly.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
All right, get back on the air.
All right. All right. See ya.
Max does not want to be recorded.
No, I mean he probably would if he was not caught off
Prepared.
guard.
Yeah.
Where were we? We were talking about.
Oh, I was talking about the hurricane. So we were talking about Jose.
Hurricane, yeah.
So I went to Jose's house.
Oh yeah.
And
Talking about Jose.
we ended up watching like the first couple episodes of the Menendez show at his house, and then I had power back. So then I just finished it the rest of the days I had off. I feel like I think it can also loop
Careful.
this in.
I've seen people getting canceled for their opinions on the Menendez brothers.
Well, cancel me.
No, I don't care. Say whatever you want. It's fine.
I think that this kind of loops in also the Aaron Hernandez show. I feel like they try to make us feel bad for people that killed people based on their life growing up.
Right.
Like they try to use that to say, you know what? Maybe they were good people that had bad upbringings. So we should feel bad and forgive them for murder. And I don't know. I mean, in the Menendez show, me and you talked about it off air, which sometimes me and Luke struggle to talk about things on the podcast because we talk so much outside of the show too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem. We'll get better at that.
Yeah.
We'll just stop talking to each other. But like at the end of the show, I was like kind of contradicting myself. Conflicted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, man, if they're telling the truth about things that happened to them growing up, and they were actually scared for their lives, I get it.
Yeah.
But also they still killed their parents, and
Yeah.
I just don't know. And they were known for lying. So how do we know what is true?
Yeah. I think it's tough because, assuming what they're saying is true, which I tend to believe it is, because if you watch the real tapes, they'd be pretty good actors if they're getting that emotional about it. Maybe they are, but it seems unlikely. Also, one of them, I want to say Lyle, apparently has been running a counseling thing for abuse victims in jail for decades now. So that would be quite dedication to a claim when you're sitting in jail with no chance of getting out. Although now that could change, but you see my point. So it does feel like that probably is true, in which case it's so tough because it's hard to fault them for having an extreme reaction to extreme things.
Yeah.
But when you boil it down and just break it down to a simple statement, they did kill their parents, which is crazy. I would say at the bare minimum, in my opinion, if we are going to determine that the claims they made were true, let's just say they are, I think they've done their time. It's been over 30 years.
Yeah.
If what they said is true, which I tend to believe it is, they've done their time. If they were made this crazy decision, I do think they were pushed to that. Now, it doesn't make it the right decision, but I don't think they were just like living this perfectly normal life. We're just like, oh, we should kill them and get the inheritance. Like then, yeah, you should be in jail for your whole life.
Yeah, but
Under the
also
jail.
like they were like they knew that they weren't in the inheritance. Did they like? But so like, what's the point of killing them for the money if they knew?
Yeah,
I almost said spoiler,
I agree.
but like this case happened 30
something
years
years
ago,
ago.
so I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about spoilers.
I agree though. I haven't seen a lot of people bring that point up. It was kind of used against them, like, oh, they wanted to get in the will, and like Lyle had a moment by himself near the safe where the will could have been. Like, could he have messed with anything? I don't think you would do something that extreme on a whim, hoping you'll be able to modify the will.
Yeah,
that would
you would
be
have had to modify the will way earlier.
I think it's super unreasonable to think the will was the motivation behind it.
Yeah.
You would absolutely, like you said, you would absolutely find it beforehand and try to get it changed somehow.
Yeah.
Or destroy it, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think that was the motivator, personally.
Overall, it's crazy. It took me a second to like. I mean, you had to explain the Friends bit to me, where he just keeps talking about.
But then that's so funny.
But then later on, like I think it was like he mentioned it like once, but then like after you explained it to me, it was like more prevalent. I was like, oh yeah, he really
it comes up a couple times.
He hates the Friends.
He hates the name
title.
Friends, and it's like funny because obviously Friends came out not that much longer. By the time their trial was over, it probably was out or almost out.
It was because they mentioned it in the second.
They
trial.
do. You're right.
Because he was like Friends, and I'm not talking about the NBC sitcom or whatever.
Yeah,
about Friends at a coffee shop. I'm talking about two men or two boys who murdered their parents. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you would get like I know not everything in that show is accurate, but I hope that's one thing that is how angry Lyle would get about how stupid of a name Friends is and how no one would ever listen to or would ever watch it.
Yeah, should we
very funny.
Tell who the surprise cameo was? Because it might get people to watch it more.
Yeah,
we're doing an ad for them right now.
We are. If there's a surprise cameo. If you want to know what it is, stick around. If you don't, skip a couple minutes. But you're sitting there watching the show, and I told Caleb about this cameo, and I wish when he asked me to tell him who it was, I kind of wish I would have been like, "You're just gonna have to watch and find out." So if you haven't watched and you're going to, this is your last chance to bail. But you find yourself watching it, and they're in jail, and there's this scene where I think Eric is cleaning, right?
Well,
and
Eric
they're like
is
staring
just in his cell, and they start cleaning cells.
But and it says they look up at the screen, and it's
he
Chase.
says, "Well, this is what happens. I just watched it 2 days ago, so I can
Yeah. You have a fresher memory.
Picture. So Eric's in his cell, and the like guard or custodian, I don't know if they're the same people, but he's cleaning, and he like gets Eric to come out of the cell. He's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, we have a VIP coming in."
Yeah.
He's like, "A VIP," and then he like looks up to the TV, and it's showing the OJ chase.
The OJ chase.
Yeah. Just so, but you never see his face, so I guess they couldn't get a.
But he does come
actor.
Like they end up being cellmates, and they have a short conversation.
Right next to each other.
Yeah.
Like neighbors.
Sorry. Neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neighboring cells, and you hear OJ. Obviously, it's just an actor. It's not like an AI OJ voice or anything. But yeah, he gives them like brief advice on legal counsel.
Yeah.
And just crazy, which is weird because apparently their dad had connections to OJ.
Oh, interesting.
Like
that would make sense.
He like was in charge of some commercial or branding for Hertz that OJ did. So he like casted OJ. So from what I've heard, I haven't heard the story from Lyle, but I heard that Lyle has a story about hanging out with OJ one time.
Interesting.
Briefly, you know.
OJ Simpson.
Like, it's pretty crazy.
There was one part where Lyle was like losing his mind after OJ got acquitted, and he was like, he had a good saying. We need to have a good saying, and it was just really funny.
We need branding. It was like,
if you're abused, you can't be accused.
Yeah. He was trying to come up with a slogan, so credit to him for creative marketing there.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I would say give it a watch, and you'll be interested to see the confliction that you'll have because you have to make that decision. You know.
Also, at the end,
I still don't really
feel
strongly about one side or the other.
Yeah,
I
in
lean
the last
one way,
episode,
but
when the jury was like coming to their decision, the one lady that like was so for sending them to die, and then had
yeah,
she
and
had a
then
heart
she
attack,
had a heart attack.
and then the guy
Have
came in and
you
was like,
researched if that was true?
"No,
I feel like
I
that
didn't
would be a
really,
really random thing to just throw in there.
I didn't really do any research on the show. I just watched. I'll be honest.
I would watch, and then something would happen. I'd be like, did that really happen? I would look it up. Like the OJ, they were in neighboring cells. There's no confirmation whether or not the conversation happened, but they
Yeah.
were in neighboring cells. So that's pretty wild. It's also kind of weird that like he was advising OJ on like, oh, don't use this lawyer or that guy. We had this guy,
Yeah.
we didn't like him, and part of OJ's legal team was Kim Kardashian's dad, and now she's trying to get them out.
Whoa,
It's a weird
interesting.
full circle.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
her godfather, to my understanding, OJ,
yeah,
was in the neighboring cell, and now she's trying to get him out. It's pretty weird.
interesting. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like just a weird, small world, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else on it, but that like yeah, the show was a good watch. I enjoyed watching it, and yeah, well, I'd like to see
Yeah,
what
I
happens.
enjoyed it too.
in
I told Caleb again off the show. Gotta keep some stuff for the show, but I told Caleb that I almost wish they would just do more seasons and just make that
Yeah.
stuff up completely.
make it up.
Like I know there's some
Yeah.
people listening. Brian Murphy did make it up. Like some of the stuff is true. It is based on fact. There might be some stuff that he added unnecessarily. That's a whole other conversation. But like, do another one where they're just like this. Make this clear that the rest of this is completely fictional.
Yeah.
Just because the characters were just fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like it was a good
Yeah.
show. They
Also,
did a good job with it.
we talked about this, but the guy who played Eric, I don't know what his name is. Incredible actor.
I think I know it because I keep getting so many TikToks about this show.
Okay.
Cooper something. So shout out to
Okay.
Cooper something.
So
His last name's not something, but he does have a last name.
But yeah, he was
What was
a,
it?
he was a
Something with a
very
K, maybe?
very good actor.
Yeah.
Now over to the Aaron Hernandez show, which I'm only 2 episodes in, so it's not. It's
Good
not
for
that
totally
far.
different reasons.
It's hilarious. It's so funny.
So good.
Urban Meyer is hilarious. Like they didn't even try to get someone that looked like him. When you had
They
sent
literally,
me a picture of the
they might have
show-
tried to get someone that doesn't look like him.
Yeah, you sent me and Cam Newton, the guy who plays Cam Newton, looks 0%. It's
It does not look like Cam at all. Cam made a reaction video about it. It was funny.
and the part where Cam Newton stole the laptop and the police come in to like ask him questions, he just throws the laptop
Throws it
out the
window. Yeah.
But- oh man, it's all just so funny, and yeah, I find myself laughing at it more than
You
anything.
said you only watched the first 2 episodes?
Yeah. So they and also
I can't wait for you to get to where he gets to the Patriots. Spoiler alert, he gets drafted to the Patriots.
okay. Whew. Oh,
I
I
didn't mean
have
to
a
spoil that for you. I'm sorry.
I have a Aaron Hernandez rookie card.
Nice. I remember you wanted the Steelers to draft him really bad. I remember you texted me like, dang it, like New England took Hernandez. I really wanted it.
All right, buddy. No, I have a.
I'm not even kidding. You did say that.
Oh, really? I don't.
Because
remember.
until he got in trouble, you would state claim to that, rightfully so. You were like, look, he's really good. I
honestly
wanted the
do
Steelers
not
to get him.
remember
I said that.
But
I'm trying to give you credit. He was a good player.
if I said that, then
And I
I'm a
remember you
scout.
saying that.
And I am
You're
a scout.
Scouts
so
on.
I had
You said it.
I had a him and I have Rob Gronkowski rookie card as well. Same year.
Nice. I think I have a Gronk somewhere.
But yeah, it's just and then they're at the party and he does like the beer funnel and then he just is like, watch this, and then does a backflip off the wall.
Yeah. So many unnecessary moments in that show. It's so
like,
funny.
he's like, all right, now watch this. And he just does a backflip off the wall.
Yeah.
So funny. But yeah, that's another one.
Oh, it's so good.
Hulu. Give it a watch.
I wonder, do you think if you don't know the story of Aaron Hernandez, is that show as funny? If you don't watch sports?
Probably not. But
right?
like,
It's probably just like a
and
deep,
also-
like, oh, okay, this is like a movie about some sports guy that killed someone.
yeah.
Or like show.
Yeah, maybe not. Because also Tim Tebow looks nothing like Tim Tebow.
No, but funny enough, I had said when I watched Gen V, because he's in Gen V, I tweeted, I was like live tweeting while I was watching it as if I have an audience. And I was like, this guy, I can't remember his name. I know he's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, but I can't remember his name right now. And I tweeted, I was like, he would do a great Tom Brady if they ever do a movie about Tom Brady.
Okay, yeah, yes.
I stand by that. But ironically, he's now in a show where there is a Tom Brady, but he plays Tim Tebow. So I thought that was funny.
But, like, he's so scrawny. Like, Tim Tebow was kind of big as a quarterback at Florida.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't, like, this skinny, like...
Yeah, like, he's in big shape. He's in good shape, but he's not built like Tebow.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They should have casted, like, if they wanted someone, like, ripped, like Tebow, probably me.
You?
Honestly.
Yeah, probably you.
Me.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
Luke, the height thing.
That's true. I'd be too tall because he was
tall,
undersized.
Yeah, too short.
He was not undersized. He played tight end afterwards.
Which is great. I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough.
He played not that long ago.
Yeah.
Kind of weird to think.
Yeah. But yeah, the Urban Meyer character, he said so many things that were just so funny. And I meant to take notes about it, but they were hilarious. He's got some good one-liners. He was like,
they did like a reference. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, after he got after Hernandez got arrested for something, he was like, I had you over for dinner. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's like mob boss-esque. I brought you into my home, introduced you to my wife.
You do this to me? Great show.
Oh, man. So funny. I'm here to tell you it gets funnier. So buckle up.
I'm excited.
It gets even funnier somehow. Which, if you're someone who doesn't watch sports, doesn't know the Hernandez story, first of all, you're probably not watching this or listening to this. Maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
I hope so, because this part's not a sports show. But if you do fall in that category, you're probably like, why are they finding a murder show so funny? But if you know the context of these characters and stuff, and how either poorly or in some cases over dramatically portrayed they are, you can't help but find it funny. It's so funny.
Sorry, a tweet just came up on my phone. Not breaking news, but Cordero Patterson just tweeted at Devontae Adams and said, "Man, I know you ready to be a Steeler."
Hey,
so
before you guys leave, get him on the plane.
That's what I said. I said get him on the plane.
Yep, leave an extra seat.
But what was I was just saying? Oh, I do have one more thing that's kind of TV, not really TV, but it's kind of TV. I've been like sometimes before I go to sleep just throwing something from like Disney Plus on because it's like nothing. It's not necessarily going to like grab my attention, or anything like that. And I've been on a Muppets kick, which is probably because KTF has been hopping on my Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So I've just been like,
yeah.
Let me just throw something Muppets on. It's like whatever. They're silly and goofy, and we'll just be. I'll just go to sleep listening to Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
You could put the Muppets in anything, and I would watch. You could do a World War II documentary. You could make the Aaron Hernandez show with the Muppets.
Just Muppets.
With just Muppets.
This is a good idea.
I would
It's
watch
like the
that.
Lego universe, where they now just take anything that already exists, and then they just make a new movie, but it's Legos.
Yeah.
We need that. But
Also,
it's
the
Muppets.
Pharrell biopic is Lego.
Like whoever at Lego pitched that idea, they must be the CEO of the company now.
Yeah.
Because it's never ending. It's a never ending supply.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good. You don't have to think of scripts. I mean, I guess the Pharrell thing's a little different, but like, oh, that's a good movie. Let's do the same thing. Exact same thing.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just put it in
like
Legos.
you could put the
So
Muppets in. Like you could put
Okay.
Animal flying a plane into the World Trade Center. I'd be like, Muppets. I would watch it.
It would have to be Animal too.
It has to be.
Would have to be Animal.
It has to be. But yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like they kind of lighten the mood on things, but also get their point across.
Like,
and I just had that
Muppet
thought
Star
the other
Wars.
day. Yeah.
Muppet Star Wars would go great. You actually would have like that meme of Kermit.
Yeah.
Where he looks like he's General Palpatine.
Which it started
That'd be
because
awesome.
I threw on Treasure Island, Muppets Treasure Island, and my favorite Christmas movie is the Muppets Christmas Carol. So with
Oh, okay.
Ebenezer Scrooge and the Muppets, but so
Not an
yeah, I was
elf
like, man,
guy.
if they just, I do like Elf, but it's just like my favorite, like the one that like kind of makes you feel warm inside when you watch it, not necessarily laugh the entire time.
Yeah. You know who doesn't
Which
like Elf?
Marissa
Freaking Marissa.
and what's his name?
Horrible
Her
taste
man
in comedy.
Ramses.
Yeah.
He said he
Or
didn't
at
like
least said he
Elf.
doesn't.
Yeah. Well, news break, honey. You guys are gonna break up. But also, we didn't even talk about how this season is in DC.
Yeah, that's true. This season was in DC. Did you know that?
Yeah. Did you? I mean, you might not have even gotten to that part.
No.
But like
I knew it was in
when
DC. Actually, when I heard about it before they filmed it, they're like the next season, Love and Blind. It was going around in circles around here.
okay, you should have went on it.
You know what I mean? Because it's not that far. That would
Yeah.
be funny. That would be funny. What do you do? I host a podcast with like 10 followers.
I host a podcast,
You have
but
to
I
do
won't.
the thing.
But I. What do you say?
No. Go ahead.
I'll say yeah. I
Podcast for
host a podcast, but I won't fly down to drive to New York with my best friend.
And yeah,
Who hosts it with me.
they'll be like, "Oh, fly to drive." That's confusing.
Uh-huh.
I would say, yeah, I host a podcast, and everyone thinks I'm short on it. Everyone swears I'm short, but I'm not. And they'd be like,
Not
"Yeah, this
short.
guy's definitely not short."
All the commenters, 2 of them, say that I'm short, but I'm not. I'm not
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, and they say that I'm wrong for not liking avocado toast, and it's really mean.
Jose called me racist for not liking it, and then he called me racist for saying, making fun of British people eating beans on toast.
That's
so. I don't think I
British
can be.
people eating beans on toast is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I can be racist against British people. They deserve it.
Yeah, I agree.
We're the number 1 British hating podcast.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I had
ahead.
I had the Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's the other day.
Review. What do we got? How was it? I haven't had it yet.
It was okay. It just felt like a day's double with a sauce on it.
Yeah.
So it was like very like whatever. They forgot the pickles,
That's ironic.
which is so ironic. I checked under my tongue.
I was gonna say, did you look under your tongue? Could still be there. Okay.
No pickles.
Seems like they might not be.
And I usually order my burger with no pickles, but then I was like, I'm getting this is like the way it comes, just because I want it to be a true test. And by the time I was almost finished, I was like, I didn't taste any pickles on this, because I don't like pickles on a burger because it like overpowers the flavor of the rest of the burger, in my opinion. And I got through the entire burger with no pickle flavor, and that Wendy's worker is gonna go into a tizzy and forget how to make the Krabby Patty.
I hope they had a training video that was exactly like the one in SpongeBob.
People order our patties.
Yeah, I was gonna say poop. I gotta do the poop.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla. But I also got the pineapple frosty. Again,
Should have done kelp shake.
Should have been a kelp shake, but it would have turned everybody furry.
True.
It didn't really taste like pineapple. Like all the pineapple.
Well, you always say you wish everyone was furry, right?
Well, that's just so that you could fit in better with society. But the pineapple flavoring all went to the bottom of the frosty, and then even then, when I had the last little bit, I tried to mix it in throughout, but it just didn't really taste. It was a vanilla frosty, which is good. But
yeah,
I wish it was like, I wish they would have done better. So overall, Plankton might have been behind this.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that he finally got his hands on that formula.
Crap.
I do think with these like collabs that some of these restaurants do, they need to. I don't know. It can't be just what you already serve with one small twist, and then you put the branding. Like, put out a different product. Like, put out something noticeably different. And I don't know, because the same thing you said. Like, that's the reason I haven't had it yet. Because I don't like tomatoes or onions either. So
Yeah.
I'll just be going in and getting like a plain Dave's double with cheese and Thousand Island dressing or whatever they put on it.
The sauce was
Like,
okay. It wasn't. Yeah.
I heard it was
also,
similar to Thousand Island, which is
Yeah.
good. But
Yeah.
I have had the new chicken Big Mac.
Oh, was
Very
that good?
I'm a fan.
Maybe we'll have to try one out. But yeah, that's really all I have for that. It was okay. It was very okay.
Fair enough.
Do you have any online shopping?
I do have some online shopping.
Oh, let's go.
I was going to try a new way of showing you them this week.
Okay.
And we're going to hope it works. I'm just going to share my screen.
Okay.
Bear with us. This is new. Okay, let me know if this works, all right? 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. 3, 2, 1. Did it work?
Yeah. Is that fire sauce? Is that taco?
Yeah, so this
Bell
is a
pouches?
1986 Cadillac Fleetwood. You know, I've been in the market for a new car. And it's Taco Bell sauce themed. So you have a fire sauce. You can't make out all of them, what they say, but like one of them says, "Can I drive?" One of them says, "Powered by fire sauce." Like, very interesting.
Yeah,
Who
that is.
Who
good
paid
design.
for this paint job? It's crazy.
I don't know.
But imagine pulling up to that for like a formal event in the Taco Bell Fleetwood.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Would be electric. I had some more car stuff again in the market, so I've been getting offered a lot of cars on Marketplace. This is a Daddy Yankee custom 2000 Honda Accord with an Xbox 360 built into it.
For
Like, was this on Pimp My
$25,000?
Ride? And they're like, "Yo, we heard you really like to listen to Daddy Yankee while you play your Xbox 360. So we put a big old picture of him on the front hood, and we put a 360 inside the car."
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
There was more
That thing's
pictures on
awesome.
the side of people that are associated with Daddy Yankee, but I don't have that in this. But yeah, Daddy Yankee Honda Accord. If you got extra $25,000 laying around, guys,
You have to. You have
easy
to get
purchase.
that.
And this was just, I know these are probably for the dentist, I assume, but they're horrifying to me.
Yeah, that is with teeth. Stuffed animals with
Yeah,
teeth. That
stuffed animals with teeth. That's crazy.
All
My boy
right.
Nemo down there, man. He has seen better days.
he's got some chompers.
Yeah, dude. So yeah,
He would've-
horrifying animals.
He would have fit right in the dentist office with all that.
That's a
teeth.
good point. That's a good point. But that's what I'm saying. I
Um,
think these were probably for like a
yeah.
child dentist.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
also like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Nemo briefly lived in a dentist's office, so
He did.
makes sense.
I have a couple. I don't know how you're going to put those in. Probably just over the screen, like before. I can start sending them to you
Yeah.
early if you want that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got.
I got two of the same thing by two different people in two different parts of the state for
Interesting.
two different prices. But I guess everything comes full circle here. We talk about KTF. We talk about Garfield. A Garfield phone, a vintage Garfield phone.
Yo, you know what's funny? I've gotten this.
One
Our
person's
algorithms
selling
are
it,
like the same.
one person's selling it for $160. One person's selling it for $125. So someone is getting ripped off.
But also, moral of the story: the Garfield phones are going for good money.
Yeah, they are. Speaking of something that's going for good money, this is a Flowboard, a 14-wheel skateboard, for $90. And you
Do
used
you
to have
remember
one
I
of
used to
these.
have one of these? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only reason.
I was thinking,
the
I'm like,
only
that's
reason I
probably why
saved
you
it.
included this. I used to have one of these. I bought it for maybe $50 at a yard sale, which was a lot.
Okay.
I was young,
Yeah,
but I was
Mhm.
like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
it is.
To
It's
date,
sick.
the one we are all looking at right now is the second one I've ever seen.
Wow.
I had mine. I've never seen another one.
Yeah, it's the second one I've ever seen.
Sick, though. 14-wheel skateboard. Sick. Never really quite learned how to ride it. Ended up becoming a ripstick guy myself. But it was cool. Cool idea. And I still got it on a ripstick, by the way.
I haven't. I was never good at ripstick. One more I have is this Space Jam cookie jar.
That's awesome.
Cookie jar. I was gonna say helmet, not helmet. But it's Bugs and
That's cool. And you take
Yeah,
Michael
MJ.
Jordan's head off to get the cookies.
yeah.
I would definitely do the Michael Jordan.
Michael
every time I'm
Jordan,
getting a
every
cookie.
time.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That's
Space
awesome. I
Jam
don't know why
helmet.
he's looking so like. He definitely knows Bugs is up to something.
Yeah, he knows for sure. Oh, and one more.
That's pretty
I just
cool, though.
remembered. Just stuff for Diddy keeps popping up on my Facebook Marketplace.
P. Diddy private stash.
$400 for some baby oil.
Well, they're only selling 3. They got like 997 more in stock, I would assume.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that's my Facebook, or not Facebook. Online shopping.
Yeah, I don't even know what Facebook is.
No, I don't know.
Unless they
what
want
that
to
is.
sponsor us, then I'll figure out what it is. Come on the show, Zuck. But yeah, that was online shopping. And now, time for another tier list. This week, we have Disney Pixar movies.
Films, actually.
Films at that.
I don't know if they're considered films.
I'll just jump right in. Lion King. Go. Let me go through the tiers. So, they were just S and A and stuff, but I was like, let's make them a little bit more personal. We have GOAT. That's the top.
GOAT.
I love this movie. Good movie. It's fine. I won't turn it on, but I won't ask to turn it off. Turn it off now. And haven't seen it / don't remember.
I'm really mad that you
So-
don't have put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
I was going to put that there for turn it off now, but I was like, we just used that last week. But I know Monster Inc.'s on here.
Monsters, Inc.
I did debate it. I was like, at this point, if I do it this week, it's now just going to be on there every week, which I wouldn't necessarily be against. But, yeah. So, starting off, Lion King.
Lion King.
I'm
is
thinking GOAT.
Pixar.
Apparently so. I don't know. This is just called Disney.
Is it Disney /
Talk
Pixar
show.
movies?
Disney and Pixar movies.
And Pixar. Okay, so it's not just Pixar movies. Makes sense.
See,
That's
I
gonna
was
be the
thinking it
list.
meant like Pixar movies that collabed with Disney. Like Disney Pixar. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to be Disney as well as Pixar.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of movies on this list.
Drop the ball there. But we'll
Can you
crush
show
it
me this
anyway?
one?
We'll knock through it. Yeah, that would have been a really good idea. Something I could have done minutes ago. I did not realize I wasn't doing. So here they are.
There we are.
Yeah, they're showing it now.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I think we can grind through these pretty quick.
Yeah, we
do
can
you
go with
agree that Lion King is GOAT?
Yeah, great
Okay.
movie.
So bam.
There
Lion
is a
King.
movie that I like above it, but I don't know if it's on this.
Okay. What is it?
It's Treasure Planet's my favorite Disney movie.
It is on this.
Is it?
It is
Then
on here.
it
Yeah.
needs to be in the GOAT, and I will
I'll
not.
find it. I know it's on here. I saw it.
I will not rest until it's up there with the GOAT because it is my favorite Disney
Treasure
movie.
Planet is a really good movie. It is
It's
right
I
here.
have a 1A, 1B, 1C because also Lilo and Stitch is like up there with
Love Lilo.
my favorite.
Love Lilo and Stitch.
Disney
I'll
movies.
gladly put that in GOAT as well.
Yeah, those are
if
my
it's on
3
here.
GOATs.
I assume it is. Yeah, right here. Lilo and Stitch.
I will not back down from that one.
No, I would love to disagree. Love those movies, especially Lilo and Stitch. Okay, next we have Chicken Little. I would say it's fine or good.
It's
movie.
fine.
Loved
yeah.
it when it came out, but I don't think it was timeless.
Yeah, it wasn't timeless. I haven't. I couldn't even told. I wouldn't have even been able to tell you that it was Disney.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Bolt. We've talked about Bolt.
We talked about it. Good movie.
Incredibly underrated.
Better than Chicken Little.
It's not GOAT. It's not GOAT.
It's not good.
But I personally
put it
love
on.
this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it's not.
I don't know if it should be that high.
I love it.
I was thinking the tier above Chicken Little.
Good movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it also doesn't have like this. I feel like it's underrated, very underrated, but I don't think it had the staying power that some other movies on this list are going to have.
It had staying power in my heart. We will potentially come back to it if we try to put something.
We can come back to it.
That sucks above it. Okay, next we have Monsters, Inc. This is I love this movie.
Yeah, I would. We might have a lot of movies in the GOAT category.
I would say I might even put this in GOAT.
Yeah.
Let's do GOAT. And Monsters U, we'll do good movie.
I thought it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, I
Interesting.
I guess I was
older
when I watched it, but I just thought it was.
I guess it kind of played on nostalgia.
Yeah.
If it came out on its own independently, it probably wouldn't. It would just be like whatever.
Yeah.
So I can see the case for it's fine, but it's fine over Stuart Little. I mean, Chicken Little.
Stuart Little. Don't you dare get me started on Stuart Little.
Stuart Little.
Don't you get me started on that.
You have some takes about Stuart Little we've discussed recently, but I don't remember them.
We haven't talked about it.
I just remember how you were very passionate about it. I mean, the floor is yours if you want to touch on it briefly.
Well, let's both watch Stuart Little this week.
Or does that deserve its own?
That deserves its own.
Watch it in review.
We'll watch and review it this week.
Guys, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I'll make it quick. I just ordered a new Quest, so I'm getting a Quest 3. I'm gonna give Caleb my Quest 2, and then we can do hella movie reviews because we can watch them in a virtual theater.
Reviews. Yeah,
it'll be lit.
Yeah. What's next?
I have one that I think is very underrated. I want to know what you think.
Okay.
Brother Bear.
Oh, great movie. I love that movie.
Another movie similar to Bolt for me in that I am confused as to why it's not like a staple.
I feel like
I think it should have been like Bolt. I think Bolt should have been as big as like Frozen. I think Brother Bear should have been similar.
I think there were it has a brother in there, but there were like movies that came out. Like, when did
Did you just say it has a brother in it?
Yeah, well, it's like I was gonna say like a brother movie. Like, when did Tarzan come out compared to Brother Bear? Because like they kind of have like the same vibe ish, and it's the same thing with like
kinda.
It's the same thing with like Atlantis and Treasure Planet, where they came out like a year apart from each other. And
no, Brother Bear
Atlantis
is a lot later than Tarzan.
Okay, because I feel like people remember Atlantis way more than they remember Treasure Planet.
Yeah. But fun fact, Caleb, I'm glad you said that. If I'm not mistaken, Brother Bear and Tarzan soundtrack was made by the same goat.
The same goat. Two great soundtracks.
Let me see. Let me confirm before I go throwing that around. Yes, Phil Collins did Brother Bear.
Yeah, Phil Collins, for sure.
It's known that he did Tarzan, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarzan, 1999 soundtrack. Brother Bear, by the way, 2003. So closer than I thought, but still not right next to each other.
Yeah, I think
there was something really, really, really big that happened in between. Don't know if it played a role. Don't know how it would play a role, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brother Bear is for sure slept on. Where did you put that in?
Love Brother Bear. I put it above GOAT. I made a new tier for it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I put it in right behind Bolt.
Okay. Wait,
but I
really?
would take either one. I'd put right in front or behind.
I was going to put it on the one above the tier above that.
Brother, I won't stop you.
Yeah, that's what
I love this movie
I
because
thought
I do
that's-
love Brother Bear. I just don't
But
because
and that's what
I'm
and this is where
disrespecting
I'm
Bolt,
saying,
which I stand on the table for all the time.
which is why I'm saying that there needs to be it needs to be on the great movie because Brother Bear is a better movie than Bolt. Bolt's a great movie, but
I
if you
would
gave me
kind
the
of
choice
agree
and
with
said, hey, we have two movies. You can either watch Brother Bear or Bolt. Probably 9 times out of 10, I'm taking Brother Bear.
For me, it's more of an even split, but I see where you're coming from because Bolt, I think Brother Bear is a more of an artistic masterpiece than Bolt, but I think Bolt can at times be more entertaining.
Yeah, I can get that.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have one that I am going to make the case for a good movie, would maybe even go farther, but I won't. I think Dinosaur is a good movie, and I think people think it's awful.
Love Dinosaur. I love Dinosaur.
I feel like it has a bad rep. Like I feel like people either don't know of it or think it sucks.
Yeah,
But I think I love that movie.
I remember watching it all the time growing up. It would be
Love
one of the
that
ones
movie
that
so
comes
much.
on just Disney Channel, and I would just sit down and watch it anytime.
Yeah, great movie. Toy Story, we can just go ahead and throw in GOAT, right? Get out of the way.
Yep.
Toy Story 2 as well.
Yes. I love Toy Story.
I mean, what insane numbers by them to
Yeah.
with no hesitation. You're just like, yeah, they're both GOAT. Not like a lot of time a sequel is like, it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like literally not even a question. It's a GOAT movie. Do you have any takes here? See any movies?
I love those movies. I'm just kind of letting you say a movie and then just go.
Yeah. It's probably
Okay.
easier because I have the full screen. Incredibles, the first one.
Incredible.
Just make its own tier. Incredible.
No, it's a great movie. I remember. I think there was a night where I don't know. We were I don't know if you were there. I can't remember exactly, but it was at Bay Country, and all the parents were doing something. So all the kids were in one of the other rooms, and they were playing The Incredibles on the projector. And I remember watching that, and it just being like, "Yeah, this."
I kind of
is
vaguely
great.
remember that as well. So good.
Yeah,
Incredibles 2, though, it's okay.
it's good. Yeah, I was gonna say it's okay because it's not better than Bolt.
It's fine. Similar to Monsters University.
Yeah,
it's not a bad movie, but
yeah,
I'm gonna watch the first one if I have the choice between the two.
yeah.
I have not seen Turning Red, so I'm gonna put that in not seen.
Yeah, for that I haven't seen.
Same with Big Hero 6. Have you seen that?
Oh, Big Hero 6 is so good.
I know
dude.
it's very well liked.
It is
I just haven't
so
seen it.
good.
So where would you put it then? We'll base it off you because I haven't seen it.
I would put it with Bolt.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe
I
even
hate
right
that
behind
so
Bolt.
much. I hate that so
Or right
much.
behind,
but
put it
okay.
behind Dinosaur. But Luke, if you saw Big Hero 6, it's a very good film.
Hate that, but I get it. It did really well, so it makes sense. I just never saw it.
Let's you know what? Let's move Bolt up
Love that.
because I do think Bolt is.
I'm not
better.
going to put it above Incredibles,
No,
but it's very good. Love that movie.
yeah.
Cars, first one, GOAT.
Go, yeah.
Right? When you think about when you think about these GOAT tier movies, so far we're doing a good job of painting that picture.
I think so.
Next, some of these old annoying ones, let me get out of the way. Fun, Fancy, and Free. Haven't seen
Who?
it. Yeah. Dumbo I might have seen, but I don't really remember it. It's been a long
I
time.
don't really remember.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's got some stuff.
I think it's got some stuff for sure.
Let's put that in haven't seen. Pinocchio. Do you have a take on Pinocchio? Because for me, if I've seen it, it was so long ago that I don't really have an opinion on it.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think I would ever put it on.
You would say it's fine or haven't seen? Well, not haven't seen, but haven't seen, don't remember. Or it's
I
fine.
would say haven't seen or don't remember. What's the?
I won't turn it on, but I won't ask turned off.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I have seen it, but it's just
Melody Time. I'm gonna run through some of these ones I don't know. Stop me if you know it. Melody Time. Don't know. This is Make Mine Music. Don't know. Fantasia, I have seen. Do you have thoughts on Fantasia?
Not really. I've seen it, but it's all right.
Yeah. So I feel like depending on what year you were born, you're going to be very mad at us putting this in. I won't turn it off. Honestly, I might ask you to turn it off,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would be emphatically like turn it off now. So I'm going to put it at the
Yeah.
tail end of I won't turn it off.
Yeah.
Because it's just like all music, and it's like if I don't
Yeah.
feel like listening to like a freaking symphony or whatever right now, I'm gonna ask you to turn it off. Cinderella, probably I won't turn it on, but I won't ask you to turn. Like I'm not gonna be like turn this off
Yeah.
now. It sucks, but I'm probably not gonna choose to put it on.
Yeah.
Um,
I struggle when it comes to the princess movies because I grew up with two brothers, so princess movies were never.
Because you're so
My
big and
choice.
strong and manly,
Yeah,
and
big, strong- I'm a
afraid
big,
to
strong
admit
man.
that you like princess movies.
I'm a big strong man.
No, I know what you mean. There was like not a lot of scenarios where a princess movie was gonna be on growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, big strong man.
I feel that.
I do love
Toy Story 3?
It's not GOAT.
It's up there though.
Yeah.
It's better than 4, and I think 4 is good.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the plot twist in Toy Story 3, oh my
It is
gosh.
crazy.
You don't get that in any other Toy Story.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
I love this movie.
They pretty much don't miss.
They cook.
They really cook. Except with Lightyear, but that doesn't count.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
Okay.
But it
Great.
looked kind of... I was excited for it when it was going to come out, and then my excitement just kind of died down. I don't know. I think people didn't understand the concept.
Yeah.
They're like, that doesn't look like Buzz Lightyear. You can't change it. It's like, that's not... It's supposed to be the toy that Buzz is based off of. But also, if you're going to do that, make it look like a cartoon version of the toy. He looks totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of see what they mean. But I still think people thought they were just literally changing Buzz Lightyear. That's not what they were doing.
Yeah. There aren't.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Cars 2.
I like Cars too.
How much?
It's fine. Like I think that it's fine category, but
It's
I
fine
think it gets a
above
lot.
or
It gets
below Chicken Little.
Above.
Yeah, I'm thinking above as well.
Because I think it gets too much hate. Because people are like, let Mater have his thing.
Yeah,
Let Mater
I
cook.
feel that.
It was enjoyable.
Oh, wait, whoa. Is that Cars 3?
The pictures are really
small. It is Cars 3.
Well, then Cars 3 should be up with Big Hero 6.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was better.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I've seen Cars 3.
I thought
But I
Cars 3
kind of
was
like
better.
that. I kind of like that because I can just stash it and always have a new Cars movie.
Yeah.
So I might never watch it. Cars 2, though, is right here. And that was going to be in It's Fine.
Again, they kind of cooked.
Cars, yeah.
Cars kind of cooked.
So they started doing the spin-offs like Planes. Like,
Yeah.
Planes is all
Yeah.
right. Bugs Life,
There's something
it's at
that
least
doesn't-
good, if not love.
There's something that doesn't get talked about enough with the Cars movies. With there being World War II military jeeps and there being TSA and all that stuff.
Yep.
Because that means that like World
That
War II
event in
happens.
between Tarzan.
Yeah. Like these things
Also,
like TSA
yeah.
before 2001 was you just get right through, but now there's like TSA lines and then, so there's
And then there's a Planes universe, too. So how does that work?
That's true. Was it the plane's
Were
idea?
the planes sentient? Were the
Yeah,
planes sentient?
That's a good question.
And by hijack, were they like drugged or something?
Yeah.
These are the questions we need answers to. Disney, Pixar.
Yeah. We'll do a deep dive.
I haven't seen Luca. Throw that there.
I haven't either.
Looks kind of
I've-
cool though. I also
I've
haven't
seen
seen Soul.
Coco.
Also looks
Coco's
kind of
good.
cool. I've heard Coco's really good. I haven't seen it. So where would
I
you
haven't
put it?
seen Soul. Ooh, Coco's so good. It's better than Fine.
Okay.
Is it? It's a good movie. Is that the next
Good
tier up?
movie, or do you love it? Yeah, is it a good movie, or do you love it?
I don't think I like it as much as I like Big Hero 6.
Okay, but better than Cars 3?
Yeah,
Cool with that.
great
Honestly,
music
bro, a
in it.
lot of these old ones I haven't seen in so long that like I
Yeah.
don't
Let's just skip over.
care and kind of want to put them in. Yeah, we can just leave them. We can just leave them.
It's our list.
All right, yeah. Let's any ones that we want to put in, be it opinion good or bad. Let's put it in there. Also, I could have swore I put Fantasia up there already, and I still see it. Yeah,
Kevin,
must have
turn
been
it off.
multiple. Oh, that would have been. Yeah, I should have named it that. Do you have an opinion on Tarzan?
It's the GOAT.
Goat. Honestly, I haven't watched it enough to put it in Goat, but I'll allow it
Wow.
because it does like I do associate it with those other Goat movies,
Yeah.
so I feel that. I feel strongly about
Wait, I thought you said
Finding Nemo.
You said Fantasia wasn't. You did not request to turn it off.
No, I did not, but
Okay.
I might. I was gonna put it at the bottom of turn it off. I like Finding Nemo, but I ironically can't find him. I know he's on here. Here he is. Okay. I was literally trying to find Nemo. Better than Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Pains me to say it's better than Bolt.
It's better than Bolt.
Now we start getting into the weeds here. Is it better than The Incredibles or not?
Maybe. Hard to say. Hard to say yes or no. I think just leave it
I think it
next
depends
to
on
it.
what age you're watching it as.
Yeah.
Like The Incredibles, I think you can really enjoy as like a double-digit
Yeah.
age. But
Yeah.
Nemo, you still would, but maybe not the
Yeah.
same as if you watched it when you were like 7.
Yeah.
Wally.
Oh, that was good. Is Wally in the room with us right now?
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away from the mic for a second. Did somebody say something?
Yeah, Wally was here.
Oh, sick. Wally, I think is good.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I like it.
Yeah.
That's
do I
great.
like
Like,
it better than A Bug's Life?
I think I was talking about the Cars universe when we placed Bugs Life, but that's a great spot for it.
For Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, just under I love this movie.
Yeah.
I would probably loosely say I love it. Like, oh, I love it.
Yeah.
But do I actually? I don't know. But I like it. Meet the Robinsons. Underrated. Good movie.
Underrated. Good. See, this
Better
is
than
hard for
fine.
me because it gets to
Good
my movie rankings, which everybody knows about. Where if it's
good or
I'd say,
bad.
yeah, it's good.
Oh, I didn't even see this down here for a second. Ratatouille.
Oh, that I love that movie for sure.
I was going to say, I think I love that movie too.
I love that movie for sure.
Better than Toy Story 3. Maybe better than Bolt.
I think, in my opinion,
I would
it's better
allow
than
it
Bolt.
if you think it's better than Bolt.
I think it's better than Bolt. It's.
Okay.
I also haven't seen Bolt in a long time, so maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Recommend. Good movie. Miley Cyrus.
I had it
John
on- I
Travolta.
had it-
Come on.
I had it on DVD,
Back when
so I
those were
definitely enjoyed it.
relevant.
If you don't know what a DVD is, it was this disc that you would put into a DVD
Mhm.
player, and it would play the movie on your TV.
Toy Story 4, I still think is a good movie. I don't love it, and I don't. It's definitely not GOAT, but it's still a good movie.
Yeah, I think
They
that also
just
has
don't
it's like
miss.
nostalgia stuff. I mean, it has funny parts. Is
Definitely,
that the one
yeah.
with Forky?
Yeah. Forky kind of carried in that movie.
Really?
I'm
For sure.
trash.
Felt that.
Love that. Onward, very underrated. Have you seen Onward?
Luke, we watched Onward together. Do you remember this?
Did we really?
It was during COVID.
Okay.
We spent a long night playing Warzone together,
Mhm.
and then we were like, "Let's just put a
And we
movie
watched
on."
Onward.
And we watched
I remember
Onward, but I think we both fell asleep in your living room.
Fair. That makes sense.
But then I rewatched
believe
it, and it was very good.
Finished it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as Wally. and actually like Dinosaur better, but it might not be. Dinosaur might not be a better movie, but I like it better.
Yeah, I like it right there between
Okay.
Big Hero 6 and
Dinosaur.
yeah.
Okay. I
that's
don't want to
who's
spend too
that
much more
having?
time on this.
Yeah, we're running it
Yeah.
way over, and we still need to do our
Who's
trivia.
that? What were you gonna ask?
Who? It's
Yeah,
Tom
what were you gonna-
Holland, and who else is in that? Who else is the other voice?
Chris
Yes,
Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Shout out Chris Pratt. Come on the show.
Yeah,
Come on the show.
come on the show. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
Little Mermaid.
I do
This is-
like The Little Mermaid a lot.
I would
songs.
say better than Bug's Life. I probably would put on Bug's Life first,
Yes,
but
but
is it better than Toy Story 3 as well?
yeah, I think it is.
I have a hard time with this because, if I'm being honest, it's a GOAT movie. But if I'm like, what do I want to watch? It's not a GOAT movie.
Yeah,
But it is
Yeah, but
in
it's
that
also a
GOAT,
GOAT
like
soundtrack.
legendary GOAT status. Screw it. It's GOAT. It's a GOAT. It's not got a couple. Atlantis.
Oh, I love Atlantis. Milo is great. He's no Jim from Treasure Planet, but he's a dog.
You love it more than A Bug's Life or less?
More.
Okay. More than Toy Story 3 or less?
More. Same as Bolt.
Okay, let's stay right there then.
Because it's not to where Ratatouille is for me.
Okay, that's fair. I don't. Yeah, we've been doing this a long time. I'm gonna do some just verbal acknowledgments. Inside Out, great.
Haven't seen
I've
it.
seen it. My niece has put it on. Good movie. This one I can't remember what it's called. Elemental, underrated movie.
Haven't seen it.
Zootopia,
Great
movie. Frozen, obviously,
Great.
is a GOAT. Brave was all right.
Up's
Up,
on there.
love Up. I have to put Up on there.
Yeah.
I have to put Up on there.
Yeah, we also still
I
need
would finish
to
the list if I could just say the word, like the word and where it goes. We'd fly through it. But it's placing it there and then figuring it out. We're spending a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I do love Up.
Can you move Fantasia to turn that off right now so that we have something to turn that off?
Yeah. You're right. And turn it off right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I shouldn't say I hate it, but I don't like that movie.
Yeah.
I want one more for turn it off right now. I'm gonna put my hater hat on. What do I hate here?
Pokemon because there's some stuff.
There is some stuff.
Isn't she like a child? Aren't most of the princesses children?
That's the thing. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Turn off. I don't know. The only ones I would put in that I haven't really seen. Oh, love Oliver and Friends though. Got to put that somewhere.
Yeah, good film.
I'm gonna put that in at least good.
But we need to wrap this up because we have
Yeah.
trivia.
I can't keep looking at them. All right, that's it. That's it.
That's our list. If you don't like it, then
That's the list.
That's on you.
If you don't like it, then it's not even on you. You're just wrong.
You're wrong.
Like
You're
that's
wrong,
it's
we
not
hate
even
you.
about who it's on. You're just wrong.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's get this 5 straight on the trivia and then get out of here.
And we're gonna do it on the first try, by the way.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, I'm just
We honestly
getting a screenshot of that real quick.
We honestly might not miss today and just keep going for another 30 minutes because we won't miss.
Yeah. Wow, we're at an hour 13. Guys, if you toughed it out for that whole tier list, sorry. We took a long time on that.
We just kept cooking.
I guess. Yeah, there was just a lot of movies. All
There
right.
were a lot of movies.
Time for trivia. We have to get 5 in a row. Doesn't end until we get 5 in a row.
Yep.
Go. First one.
Are you gonna share
Don't know
it,
how to pronounce
or
that word.
You gonna share the screen or?
No. I'm just gonna read them. No, I'm kidding. I'll share it. Let's see. Long episode today.
That's all right. We're recorded on Sunday. You don't have anything going on tomorrow. We just wanted to record a little bit early.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Phlebitis refers to inflammation of what part of the human body?
Liver? I don't know.
No, it was vein scale. Everyone knows that.
That's
Come
when
on.
you don't have any ice in your
The
veins.
zloty is the currency of which country?
Slovenia?
This feels. Yeah, I could see that. I could see like Luca using the term slotty.
Yeah, I got some. That was Lottie.
Oh, it was Poland. What clothing brand used the slogan "Nice Pants" as the center of a 1990s ad campaign, and more recently used the slogan "Wear the Pants"? This feels like Dockers because I feel like Dockers has an emphasis on pants.
Yeah. But
Maybe
or also,
I don't know.
Perry Ellis for some reason popped into my mind, but
Screw it, Perry Ellis. Oh, it was Dockers. God
yeah,
dang
I
it.
don't.
We can't spend another hour on this.
We might.
Which metal has the atomic number 47 and lies just above gold on the periodic table?
Platinum? I feel like platinum's above gold.
Nope. Silver. What actor played the title role in the films? Oh, this is Tom Cruise.
No, it's Keanu Reeves.
No, I'm kidding. It's Keanu Reeves. John Wick. One down.
One down.
In which major mountain range would you find the wild ancestor species of alpacas and llamas? Himalayas?
No. It's the
No,
one.
okay.
No, not at all. Not the Rockies, not the Himalayas. I'm between. I think it's the Pyrenees.
You like Pyrenees? You like Pyrenees here?
I do like it for the answer of this question.
Oh, it wasn't. It was Andes.
Well, is the
Another
Andes
one.
Mountains in South America?
You're asking the wrong guy. What Academy Awards host did his notorious Uma Oprah bit in 1995? Okay. Who would have been hosting something like that in 95? Thinking Letterman or Steve Martin?
Yeah. Chevy Chase.
I'm going to say Steve Martin.
All right.
It was Letterman. Lesser known varieties of what thick soup include Delaware, New Jersey, Rhode Island. This is chowder?
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder. What is the name of Chewbacca's home planet?
Kashyyyk.
Home to the Wookiees. Yeah, this is Kashyyyk. Shout out Mostly Sports for
Yeah,
knowing
shout
that.
out.
Helping me know that.
I love Star Trek.
Shout out Scoof. What Mama's Broken Heart singer initially gained fame after placing third on the 2003 season of Nashville Star?
What?
Wow. This feels like Martina McBride or Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, I don't.
Lambert seems too recent.
Yeah, I say McBride.
Brutal.
We're struggling. We're
Which video
struggling.
game series features? Oh, this is Halo. Master
Yeah, it
Chief
is.
John 117. Let's
Yep.
go. Goat video game. What company's logo consists of a winged foot set in the middle of its name? That's Goodyear.
Do you know this? Yeah, I'll say. I
Yeah,
know
that's
this
Goodyear.
one.
That's definitely Goodyear.
The way you sounded confused, I was going to let you answer just to see.
I was confused for like half a second, and then it hit me. Former MLB relief pitcher Bobby Thigpen played the majority of his career from 86 to 93 with what team? You definitely know this.
Well, I thought
Wow, Joe
Thigpen
Burrow
was
just
a
had like a
Bills.
50-yard touchdown run. That's crazy. You
I
thought what?
Thigpen was a Bills player.
Tyler Thigpen, insane pull for a Steelers fan. Like it's already a decent pull for a Bills fan, but definitely that's crazy. Man, I think we're gonna have to guess here.
I don't know. I don't know at all.
Yeah,
Man, I almost said the White Sox.
What city hosts? Wait, what city hosts what has been called the second largest Mardi Gras festival in the United States each year in its Soulard neighborhood? I mean, it's not Baton Rouge, right? Because
Yeah, I don't think
maybe.
so. Is it? There's no way it's Des Moines, but it would be really funny if it was Des Moines, Iowa.
I'm feeling like St. Louis or Baton Rouge because Baton Rouge might be like we don't feel like going to New Orleans,
Yeah.
but that's also like really close to be having.
Maybe I think it
another
is St. Louis. I do think it's St. Louis. I don't know why,
It is.
but I had a yeah.
Adam Sandler voices 3 different characters in
8
what
Crazy
Hanukkah
Nights.
themed. Bam, love that. 2 down, 3 to go. Russell Brand was married to. Oh, this is. I'll finish the question. What brand? What brand? Russell Brand was married to what singer of California Girls and I Kissed a Girl? Didn't know California Girls was spelled like that.
What?
By the way,
You didn't know that?
that's weird. I did not.
Katy Perry.
This is Kate. This is Taylor Swift. Katy Perry. What city is the capital of Brazil? Uh-oh.
Is it? I think it's Sao Paulo.
I was gonna say Sao Paulo, but
Rio feels right. I think it's Sao Paulo.
I feel like I wouldn't know Sao Paulo unless it was the capital.
Yeah.
Rio seems obvious though.
Yeah.
This is tough.
This is tough because I'm trying to get out of here. I have to go watch John's dog this week, and
I think
staying
it's.
there tonight.
Do we just know Sao Paulo from recency bias because they played an NFL game there,
Yeah, maybe.
or
it
did
is
they play it there
Rio.
because it's capital?
I don't know.
We were both. It was Brazil.
Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna put this down now. We've been going too long. Pressure's on. We have to get it this try. One more
Yeah.
wrong answer and we lost. We lose. Because you got to watch John's dog anyway. What was the second volume of the novel?
We can't go out
Little
on this
Woman called?
question.
Yikes. Okay, next time we get one right and then don't get one right.
Yeah.
It's over. Little Woman.
Good Wives feels too correct.
Sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were right
Oh.
too. Surname of
actually
Garfield's
saying-
owner. Let's go. I actually don't know
Arbuckle.
this though.
It's Arbuckle.
Okay, I was saying I know it's John. Okay, now we're in thick of it. On the southern end of what continent would you find the Strait of Magellan?
Magellan.
Yeah, Magellan.
Is that South America? Because he went around the globe.
Who?
So I don't know. Magellan.
Oh, not a history buff or geography buff or a buff, not buff.
Just short. South America.
Not
Just
sure.
my final guess.
Okay. Okay, still alive. Still alive. What Best Picture winner was adapted from the collection of short stories titled Rope Burns? This. I'm just using context clues here.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be 12 Years a Slave?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It felt weird, like, assuming that, but might be the case.
But what? But also rope doesn't feel right. Was $1 Million Baby the boxing movie?
I don't know, to be honest. I've heard the term.
Because
I know there's a song
if it's
right
the
now.
boxing movie, there's like the ropes on the ring.
True, but do you get burned by them?
Maybe, but I don't think it's No Country for Old Men. I don't think it's Unforgiven, and I feel like 12 Years a Slave was thrown in there to throw us off.
Yeah. $1 Million Baby. We're locking it in.
Lock it in.
Let's go. Good pull. What game markets itself with the tagline, a game of discovery, settlement, and trade? I think I just played this last night. This is Settlers of Catan. Does that sound right?
Yes, but is
Discovery,
it discovery?
settlement, and trade?
Is it discovery?
True. I don't know. There's not much discovering there.
I feel like civilization.
There is
would be
settlement.
the
There
one.
is trade for sure.
Or archipelago.
I've only played Settlers out of all
Me
these.
too. And
This feels like, hear me out. They're throwing exploration in there to throw us off because of discovery. They're throwing settlers in there to throw us off because settlement. So it's civilization.
Yeah. Probably archipelago. To go with civilization.
It was settlers. I knew right away. I'm like, I just played this last night. I literally did, and I should have won.
Not...
You
All right,
don't discover.
Go to the next question and see if we would have gotten it.
See if we would have got it. What R&B soul singer who was a member of the funk band Rufus was found success as a solo artist with the singles I'm Every Woman and I Feel For You. This is
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, it might be. Do you feel like you know that for sure?
I don't think... Is Mariah Carey's not I'm Every Woman, is it?
No.
Yeah. I think that's who it would...
We would have got it.
We would have got it. Sorry.
Never heard of Shaka Khan? What are they teaching you in school?
What are they teaching in school? Man, I'm sorry I talked you out of Settlers.
Yeah, I kind of gaslit
your foot
myself into thinking it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're both
but
down. Standing desk. All right. Well, yeah, that went long. Whoops. Sorry about that. If you stuck around, I appreciate it. Caleb, where can they find you?
you find me... I was about to try to say something crazy, but you find me on Twitter
Okay.
at Caleb P. Crane, Instagram, Caleb Crane 12. All of our socials for the podcast will be in the bio, in the description.
Oh, I should stop sharing. This episode has been
We're early.
Not
we're
fluid.
doing early.
yeah. We're not used to doing it on Sundays. Our brains are. You thought our brains were football brain on Mondays. Try Sunday.
We did a good job of not even mentioning football till just now.
Yeah, we did pretty good. Which I can't wait to talk about tomorrow because I had a great day today.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
And if we would have recorded super early, we could have caught it live. Would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Anyway, you can find me on any form of social media that I'm on at Luke Schultz 56. And I was gonna throw out something new this week, so you can just do it off the dome. What you've been listening to this week? Not you don't have to dive into anything. It's just a parting gift if they want to listen to some music when they get off. For me, my song of the week is "Run the Streets," Tupac. I heard it on like a movie or something recently, and it just reminded me that was a good song. So I've been listening to it a lot this week.
I thought you were gonna say "I'm Gonna Miss You" by Milli Vanilli.
That too. That's honestly has been in my rotation. Blame It on the Rain, I'm Gonna Miss You, and Run the Streets. Have been in my rotation this week.
I haven't really been listening to a lot of music. I've been behind on podcasts.
Yeah.
So
I only squeeze those in if I'm like not driving far, like literally going to like Chipotle. It's like 5 minutes. So I just throw it on. All right, well, then just give a song. Song you like. Random song. Song of the
Behind
week.
These
Caleb Crane
Hazel
song of the
Eyes.
week. Good song. Love it. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
it
don't know.
was such a long episode.
I
It's
don't
an
know
hour and
why
a
that was the
half.
first song that came to mind.
I feel terrible. Yeah. Okay, well, go listen to Tupac or Milli Vanilli or whoever sings Behind These Hazel Eyes because I forgot.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. Oh my, how did I forget that? That's an on-brand way to end this episode because this episode has made no sense. Kelly Clarkson. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Kelly. Come on the show.
Luke,
All
play
right.
the music. We'll talk to y'all next week.
I just about. Hey, you cut me off. Okay, bye.